So, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello everyone, my name is Ursula Stachewicz. I'm professor at AGH University of Science and Technology. I'm a mother of 2 kids, 7-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son.
So can you tell us about your career path and your professional challenges, and if there's any gender inequality issues in your career?
I have started my PhD study at Delft University of Technology in Netherlands. At the time I was working also at Philips Research in Eindhoven. The topic was on electrohydrodynamic atomization. I started my postdoc at Queen Mary University of London. At the time I was also working in nanoforce technology as a senior researcher, where I was helping different companies also to solve technological issues. So whenever any person from the company was coming, they were generally men with certain technological issue, I have to convince them that I know how to solve their problem. It was also giving you a lot of, let's say, challenges in the terms to show that you are a reliable person to help them with the technological issues. After 11 years studying, working abroad, I moved to Poland for the lectureship position, that's AGH University. And then I had to prepare a lot of lectures, but also applying for the grant proposals to start building my team. And my research group consists of 6 women and 6 men. And I think it's a really great combination of having women and men scientists working together on many different projects and programs because of the different way of thinking. But going through this, let's say, career path, once I'm at the professor level, like a leadership level, whenever we have now, let's say, the meetings, like different society meetings, whenever I enter the room, they are generally men and they're older than me. So that's what I start to see, that on the higher level, let's say higher management level, or even in science, it's a professorship level, there's less and less women. So it often ends up that I'm the youngest and only woman in the room. That, that's challenging, I would say. It gives you a lot of thinking what happens, like at a certain moment you see less and less women, and that's, I hope, with small changes it will be better.
What are the main gender gaps that you perceive nowadays for women studying or building careers in STEM?
In terms of women, especially I can say for science and technology, women usually we think they have to give up much more in terms of their research career or whatever career they want to do, with management or any type of leadership. So there are usually many stereotypes of that, how to deal and balance. And I think the general issue is that we need a support. Men are supported by women in their research career and handling things the similar way men should support women in the way they try to pursue any type of career, especially in science and technology. And seeing many examples of women as leaders, I think that we should really combine the leadership between the men and women and try to collaborate, in the sense that we have very different skills, sometimes different way of thinking, but we complement each other. So working in the team between the men and women, if it's life, if it's work, it always helps society, community, and in terms of management in any different companies or a different work environment in science, it's a key issue to success.
What are the practical actions, such as advocacy initiatives, public hearings, or career information campaigns, that public or private institutions can promote more gender equality, especially in the STEM labor market?
I think the best way is giving good examples, and especially running these events like this one that we have today and sharing their experience. So I would like to maybe say a few words about what actually helped me in the way to pursue my research career. So when I was a postdoc, 3.5 months old, And it's a little baby. I was allowed to take part-time jobs, so I had flexibility in working hours. So for example, when my son was going to sleep, I could go back to work and finish remaining tasks. So the flexibility and this kind of balance that I could do, that helped me a lot. So giving these examples for society that it is possible, let's say, to have different types of solutions to help you to pursue the career you would like to have as a woman. It exists. So you shouldn't be discouraged. Like, for example, people say, oh, you are a professor, you are a young professor, so probably you don't have kids. But I say, no, it's opposite. I have kids, and just showing you example that it is possible to have, that teaches you a lot. You learn from your job, but you learn also from your family relationships, and that's something amazing that you can combine. Because in terms of being a leader of the scientific group of people, they want to do something creative, new. It takes a lot of caring, but also mentoring, and it's amazing how well they can do with your guidance. And I think it's advantage of women actually having them on the leadership position to be able to pass the way you treat them, the way you care them for the next generations. I think women are powerful, so women should take many more leadership in not only research, but different types of jobs. Because the way the women think and care, it's a little bit different than for men. So I think the abilities for women to become managers and the leaders, it's amazing. Women are powerful, so please take more women to those kind of positions.